Welcome guys, Brandon here from Terminated Gaming, and once again we're back on World of Warships with another one of my replays. This time I am playing, once again, probably not surprisingly to most, my Tier 9 Jean Bart. Me, along with a lot of other players in this game, have realized that Tier 9 is like the best when it comes to gameplay. So you're going to have some of your best matches are going to be at Tier 9, the matchmaker seems to be a little bit more fair to Tier 9 ships, so I mean, you can't get up tiered twice, so you can only get up tiered once. Anyways, back to this match. Of course, I'm in the Tier 9 Jean Bart, actually the Jean Bart B more specifically, and Zane is in the Pommern, also Tier 9. We are on the Haven Standard Battle match, and we're going to head out to the far left of the map. I think I was playing the Jean Bart B because I had played the Jean Bart already once today, and I wanted to get, you know, the double for, or the 50% more for the regular Jean Bart, or the Jean Bart B. I do try to switch it up and play both ships because they're the exact same ship, so why just constantly focus on playing just one of them? Yeah, I did spend the money to get the Jean Bart B, and then ended up spending the money to get the Jean Bart out of the crates. So, fun. Anyways, this match is a prime example of good divisions can make a huge impact in one match. The Jean Bart and Pommern, not necessarily an OP division. Like it's just, hey, this is a good match we had in them, and I absolutely adore ships like my Jean Bart, my Georgia. Obviously, you see them a lot on the channel. Click on the playlist up in the cards up above, and you can find a multitude of matches in these ships. Sadly, I fired at the Minnesota there, doing 8k damage, you know, nothing special, but the Surrey came up. Who doesn't want to shoot at a nice squishy cruiser with battleship caliber guns and watch his health evaporate and him be in perpetual sadness, being destroyed by a 2-tier higher than him ship? Of course, we want to cause that pain and suffering as upper tier ships. That's kind of a part of playing upper tier ships. It's kind of like a requirement, a rite of passage. So we'll get our little opportunity here to actually shoot at him. Whether or not the Jean Bart will cooperate with the RNG is a different story. Granted, I also overled him a little bit there too. He slowed up because he was going into another turn. And Zane did the same thing after I told him I was upset that I missed. So, go figure, right? And I'm sitting here, I'm like, can I overmatch the Surrey's front? Yes, I did not take the shots at the Leningrad so I could take the shots at the Surrey. I don't think I overmatched the Surrey's front. I think I just shot through his turrets. So then I used my reload booster to reload HE to shoot at this DD, which Zane did get with secondaries. It's like you have me with a secondary build Jean Bart and Zane with a secondary build Pommern, so really main guns weren't a necessity. I should have kept the HE loaded here too because the Amagi turned inward, but you know, I had the HE loaded. I did get a fire off of 2 hits. You know, my fire chance in this game has seemed to be very low with ships that supposedly have high fire chances, like Thunderer. Because I was playing against the Thunderer just the other day. This match has been, you know, a while ago since this match was played. And I was playing against a Thunderer, and the Thunderer did, he hit me with 4 shells and got 2 fires. And he hit Zane with 4 shells and got 3 fires right after that. And then he hit Zane again and got another 2 fires after Zane put out the 3, because obviously you're going to put out 3 fires. But when I'm playing the Thunder, I fire HE, I get 6 hits. I might not even get a single fire. So I'm wondering where all my fire chance went. Granted, I haven't played Thunder in a while. Maybe I was just having a bad RNG day, but here I'm playing very aggressively, one might say. But I'm only being targeted by 1 ship, and it's the ship off to my right. It's not even this Minnesota. Then I see that Ostergotland, so I tell the secondaries, hey, focus him first. He's the primary target. And I'm going to come around the corner and see if I can shoot this Minnesota, but I still have HE loaded. because the Minnesota was traveling straight at me, and then you know, of course, then he's not. I hit the speed boost here, mainly because I want to try to get out of this area. I don't want that Minnesota to get a chance to even think about shooting at me. Secondary's very ineffectual against that Ostergotland, but I fire the main guns at the Oster, and I get one hit. Jean Bart dispersion, not great. Sigma's better, as most of the French are. So here I'm just kind of bearing down towards the Sinop while also having that Amagi. I can't really angle to the Amagi yet because I have the Sinop in front of me. But the Sinop's deciding he's going to turn broadside in front of me. Yeah, I might be French, but the Jean Bart is still a very scary ship. We only get one Citadel for 30k here. But surprisingly, granted it's because of that Scane, that this Amagi is not actually targeting me. So I get a free salvo into the Amagi, and then as you notice, the Sinop is went around the corner, but I still have that Georgia there too, so it's like I have to angle against 3 targets because I've put myself in a really bad situation here. But the Amagi still isn't really angled away from me very well, so I put another 14,000 damage into him. And I'm just going to kind of sit here and take it. I only have just the Amagi really targeting me. The Georgia is focusing secondaries on me, but he has other problems in front of him. So I'm taking, you know, decent amount of damage from the Amagi, but nothing too dangerous yet. I should have took those shots on the Amagi, but then the Sinop comes around the corner. He's still lumbering around, so I take those shots instead, and I get him with 2 Citadels that time to finish him off. I put out the fire here due to the fact that I believed the Georgia was going to be leaving my range, or leaving secondary firing area, but I think that's a miscue. Like I said, this has been a while since I actually played this match, so I'm gonna see if I can snag that Amagi. Nope. Musashi gets him. So Zane's up to 3 kills, if you haven't noticed, and I'm up to 1. But I'm up to 147,000 damage in a very short amount of time, just by moving to this position. Yes, I've taken a lot of damage in return, but I felt like it could have been a worse result. So I'm going to try to take that shot against the Jean Bart out there, because the Georgia is not a great target at this moment. And we do alright, 9,000. Gets our high caliber, but of course I really wish I would have been better. A decent chunky hit from the Georgia there, but that's because the Georgia's guns are spectacular. We finally get into a position here where I won't be bullied by the Georgia, so I take more shots against that Jean Bart. Looks like HE. I guess I switched to HE for the Georgia, so it's once again those situations where you have the bad choice of shell type for the ship that you eventually get to shoot at. But you know, you can't win them all. So here I'm gonna kind of step back, lick my wounds. That Georgia has to deal with 3 battleships to the north, and so I decided I'm gonna start heading south towards our base. There's a USS Kid in our base. Zane gets his Confederate medal, and I should have held that shot just a second longer. And I would have cleared most of them, but it doesn't matter. We get the kill that guy off. I get my Confederate, get my second kill, and I'm going to be in a very good position to slap around some cruisers and that Georgia if I get the chance. But this Buffalo is continuing to turn in front of my shells, so we'll take lovely advantage to that and get only 1 Citadel and 4 overpens. But I'm going to try to eliminate him from the game here as fast as I can. He angles away, and we do 5 bounces. So more shells actually hit that time, but for no effect. I turned the secondaries to him, because I figured I wouldn't get the main guns reloaded, but I was like, well, I better shoot at him with the main guns, because I'm not going to get the chance, and yeah, Musashi gets him. That's kind of the story of my games nowadays, is I leave things on such low health that I never get a chance to finish them off. Don't ask why I'm turning like this. I have no clue. I should have probably even actually went for the ram against this Jean Bar. I think it's because I'm trying to like kite him away and actually get down towards that kid. Granted, Zane just out of nowhere just nukes that Jean Bar. Absolutely wrecks him. So good on Zane with the Pommern to get that kill. That was spectacular. Start reloading HE again for the USS Kid. He comes on the spot, or he starts to come spotted here. He's gonna shoot at our Lion for some reason, or our Leon, however you want to say it. The Leon takes a decent chunk out of him. It was just, all of those shells looked really good. I get some decent dispersion here, but only 2 hits. So I'm keeping bow in towards him just to make sure that I don't die to his torps. But yeah, we end that game with 205,000-ish damage. 207,291 damage. 83 target hits. 4 plane kills in a game with no CV. 2 kills, 3 fires, 5 citadels, 189 secondary hits. Confederate high caliber, decent amount of chunks of XP and credits, thanks to all those specialty flags. We finished top of our team. The Leon finished second, and then Zane behind us, or behind him. So it was a pretty good spread. Just shy of 2,000 base XP in the Jean Bar. For damage to ships, most of it, of course, came against that Sinop and the Amagi, as they gave us lovely, lovely side shots. Most of our damage did come from the main battery AP shells, 158,000. Compared to, we did do a solid amount with the target hits from the secondary battery of 24,000, and then only about 13,000 from fires, which, could be better, could be worse. And credits wise, the Jean Bar is a great credit maker, not as good as the Missouri, but still solid. So
shut up and sit down.